It may not look like I'm moving, but I'm on the dam wall here. The center part of the wall is actually quite wet. Water is quite deep there. I think today's one is going to be a very short video. We were going to do the Power Stream Trail. Check this lantana. This is poisonous. That lantana, any farmer, I don't know if you can see it there, any farmer wants to destroy this immediately because that's highly poisonous to cattle and sheep. We were going to do the Power Stream and decided against it because there are 2-3 regulars that are a bit sick and can't come, and that would have been quite a muddy situation already as well, especially considering how muddy it is here, and it's been a few days since we've had heavy rain actually, and you can still hear the water running here. So anyway, that's been postponed until next weekend. So we're going to check the other old dam. There are 2, 3 or 4 of us here, and going to see, because I can guarantee you that it's going to run over. So I'll see you just now when we get to more spectacular parts, because I'm expecting a lot of trees that have fallen down. Colleen's dog's name is
Bolt. Bolt.
Bolt, yeah. Southern Cape Bolt. Cool. I didn't even know you're bringing him. Our first tree. That is the other problem, is a heap of trees have fallen down with gale force, more than heavier than gale force winds that we've had, that fell down in the starting area of that trail. But that we'll just have to overcome next weekend. Anyway, catch you later. So ja, albei ou damme. Hæ? Nee, nie sedert die reën nie. O ja, ja. Die dam. Ja. Look at all these. All these blommetjies. They look pretty cool. Looks nice. Heap of them. Heap of them. That doesn't matter. Prachtig. Just looking at all the streams that run dry so quickly, that are still running, that show how wet this mountain is. I can guarantee you that this dam is running over. It's just a matter of by how much. You can hear it running over here. Practically at it. I don't know if it's going to be possible to actually get onto the dam wall. How much it's running over with? Oh, not that much, but it is running over. I'll show you now. Yep, technically running over. It's more on that other side of that cement than here. As full as can be. Yeah, they do. They've got a large dog. Let's go here, Colleen. Yeah, he's on a leash now, yeah. Let's have a look at the dam from here. Hello. Nice. Pity about the graffiti that's been scratched on there. That's always inevitable. Colleen and Bolt. Right here at the dam. This didn't take us long. Just as I suspected. 11 o'clock. And we left after 10. I think we left 10:15. It's should be back by about 12 o'clock already. Let's go for a swim maybe. Nah, joking. Winter. Middle of winter. It may not look like I'm moving, but I'm on the dam wall here. The center part of the wall is actually quite wet. Water's quite deep there. Yeah, no, the water's quite deep in the center. That's why I don't feel like walking there. Awesome. Taking an optional route back, I've decided, I said to them, let's take this route back. It's like a loop that gets formed that goes around that way. And it's been yonks since I've been on it. So far it's a good decision. No trees lying over the rail, over the trail here, almost said rail. And it's nice and crunchy, not muddy. Crunchy, rocky kind of stuff that you don't slip on. And then there's another option. I know this mountain well enough to know that there's another muddy option heading back, and one can almost make this entire route today a circle route if one wanted to, or one can go down and meet up again at the bottom at the Sampiese Hoogte Road. Boy, look how the water just runs in this mountain. Even on these paths, this mountain is sopping wet. Better than doing nothing today. Like I was saying earlier, I think I said it, that we were going to do a new route I haven't done yet. But some people who would obviously like to do it are ill, sick, and can't go anywhere today. So not only for the sake of them, but for the sake of the fact that it may be a bit drier by next weekend, we're postponing it until next weekend. But there is a chance that it might rain on Sunday, coming Sunday. We'll see what happens. This is also quite a nice open spot every time, but it's been a while since I've walked in this section, and I've told them we can opt for this. Two things I can guarantee almost: serious muddiness. So far so good, and I think there's a good chance that a heap of wattle trees may have fallen down, because there's a section where you're surrounded by wattle trees left and right, and they may have, quite a couple of them may have fallen down, but we'll see a bit later. I remember the days of the fire. When was it? In 2018 that we had the fire, and how that changed this landscape where all these ferns are, absolutely for good. Total change. This was, all of this here was fynbos, pure fynbos, local indigenous fynbos. Then came the fire and these ferns took over here. Oh, we're pretty much on time. I mean, you can add a few stoppages. Pretty much on time. decided to make the whole thing a total circle route today. I can guarantee you that we're going to get to a section that's going to be seriously muddy. I mean, it stays muddy, fairly muddy, even in the dry times. And if dry places are muddy, that will be muddy. Not as many wattle trees lying over the road as I thought there may be, like this one. Funny enough, seems to be minimal. Lots of shade here. I don't like wattle trees. Only good thing I might say is that it's created shade for the hot times of the year, like February. Don't know how well you can see this cliff here. So over there you might be able to see something better. One must just hold it at the right angle for the light to be right. Then you'll be able to see it. Here is the muddy section that I was guaranteeing the people. I said we are going to get to a section it's going to be seriously muddy. And it's turned into even more mud by some of these bicycles here. If it wasn't for all the traffic, I really wouldn't mind setting my tent up here. I used to set my tent up right at the top there, right dead center of the screen. About there is where I used to put my tent up and camp for the night. And that is until more and more bosslapers started coming, although they don't bother me too much, including one that actually decided to put up his tent right there, his permanent tent right there where I put up my tent for camping. Now you add to that all the traffic from the trail runners and the cyclists that weren't around in the past, and there's just too much traffic, just too much people, absolutely no privacy. Once you got to, these days you've got to search high and low to actually find a nice open spot to be able to put your tent up, but that is secluded enough and where your privacy is guaranteed. I just want to go and see if they sleeping under here now again. Let's go and have a look here. Interesting. I'm actually very surprised. You can see they've made a fire here. You won't be able to see anything with it. There you can. They've made a fire here. Some of these bosslapers. And there's that concrete, well, that dam with the rocks. And back we go. Another nice bridge. And another example of where if this water's running, then you know it's full, because this is empty for weeks, months sometimes. And like I was saying earlier, we haven't had a lot of rain for quite a couple of days. But the slightest bit of rain that we have, like a 5 millimeters, and this mountain is back to sopping wet. So, but it's also, I suppose, partially to do with the fact that it's winter. If it was summer now, February, it may be a bit drier by the time the next 5 millimeters came, or the next one after that. But I love it. I really do like it when this mountain's wet like this. All your little streams are running. Your dams are full, your rivers are running, your streams are running. I really don't mind walking in some mud sometimes. One eventually gets down to this steep section. I'm fairly grateful that they've put gravel here. Whoever created this downhill here for the hillbillies knew this is going to be steep. And then one gets back to the railway line where you would have snakes in summer, but not this time. And we're going to go off the railway line here and onto here, where we won't slip on sleepers. On the railway line you would slip on the sleepers, and this is pure indigenous here, so you stay on an actual trail, which is nice. So Colleen likes being on the sort of like growth natural parts instead of a railway line. Won't be long and we'll be back at our starting point. Catch you now.
Like you said, maybe on the foreground side of
Yeah, I'm convinced. Let me make this outlay here. We're back at Waterworks. This part you may even recognize. I think I recorded some of this on the first clip. I don't know. So we're back, and it's now 10 to 1. That's 2.5 hours because we left at 10:15, 11:15, 12:15. 2.5 hours, which includes our stoppages for photos, includes our stoppage for at the dam, eating something and chilling out there, getting onto the dam wall. Thanks for watching. Subscribe is on your right hand side. Click on that subscribe, that would be nice. Leave comments, that would also be nice. Anything, and click on the like button, doesn't cost you a cent. And thanks for joining. I'll catch you in the next one, which may be very adventurous, coming next weekend.